Detroit Dave. Yeah. 31 Trey in the building. Detroit Dave on the motherfucking track. Yeah, 7 Mile. So I'm from the D, right? Detroit, Michigan, the murder mitten. So just sit back and relax. Let me tell you about my hood. Yes, I'm from the D, bitch. You better get your mind right.
What up, though? You already know what time it is. When you see that sign right there, we are back. It's your boy, Detroit Dave, and I am back at you with another one. First of all, I hope your Father's Day was excellent. Mine was amazing. My sons are both grown men now. As a matter of fact, my youngest son will be celebrating his 21st birthday around the time that Labor Day comes up. So I will be heading home last weekend in August to celebrate my son's 21st birthday for sure. But my sons are grown and they live back home with their mom. Well, my daughters are the minors and they're here in Georgia. So I got a chance to spend the day with both of them. It was an excellent day. Really enjoyed both of them. So my Father's Day was excellent. I really hope y'all Father's Day was excellent. Now, today is Friday. Tomorrow, we already know what's coming back for the first time in 35 years since its inception with this beautiful Nike Air on the back. Now, there was a 2018 Fresh Prince release, but we don't count those. Why? Because they was a very specific model that did not use laces based on Will Smith's character, the Fresh Prince. So we don't count those. They did come out with Nike Air on the back. We don't count those. This is the real OG release right here. And so in honor of that, I got an idea. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to look at other sneakers related to fruit. Because why not? I mean, it's the weekend for the grapes, right? We know how we feel about this Nike symbol right here, right? So since the grapes is coming back with Nike, why not honor them with a whole video for this week? So this is Detroit Dave's Fruity Collection. Pause. No disrespect if you in the community, man. I rock with y'all. So we just gonna simply go over a couple sneakers right here that I feel fit into the fruit relation category, the fruit inspired category. And it's not much, man. One of them we seen recently. One of them, this is just my name for it. Nobody else probably calls it that, but we gonna put it in the video. One of them I wasn't sure. I had to double check, but yes, this is a fruit. And the other ones are obviously fruit. So, y'all know how I feel about this Nike symbol. What color is that? So let's get right into it, shall we? And we ain't gonna waste no time. Y'all see the name on the label, Air Jordan 1 Low OG. Y'all see the colorway, orange, black, and white. Now, is it orange a fruit? Yes, it's also a color. Now, y'all may be different with y'all Air Jordan 1 Lows, right? I keep mine standing up like this. I don't know why. I just like to do it. So, let's get right into these, because this is a dope-ass sneaker. I'm not going to lie to you. And tell you that this is not a fire Air Jordan 1 Low. I really like it. The profile on it is clean. Very, very nice. Now, I also refer to these as the Shattered Backboard 2 Lows at times because it's virtually the same sneaker, but it's really not. That actually is a different color orange. The Shattered Backboard 2 is actually, or the reverse Shattered Backboard, I call them the Shattered Backboard 2s, are a starfish colorway, and this is a true orange. So that's why these are included, and none of the shattered backboards are included because starfish is not a fruit. Starfish is a sea urchin animal type deal. But these are 100% orange. I rock with them. Now, I will say this. Over the past 3 to 4 years, dunks had become quite popular. In my opinion, I would rather just wear an Air Jordan 1 low. Because I'm a real Jordan guy. Y'all already know how I feel about Mike. So, with me being a real Jordan guy, I feel like if I'm going to wear a sneaker and the sneakers and I have an option and both of them look the same, as a matter of fact, I don't know if y'all remember the Particle Gray story. I think that's the Particles. AKA neutral gray lows. But I had the gray fog dunks because at the time they was popping. Won them on a sneakers pass, went to go pick them up, and the leather was horrible. So I ended up copping the neutral gray lows and selling the gray fogs. Why? Because the gray fogs was going for like $300. The neutral grays was going for retail. It's virtually the same shoe, but the neutral grays had way better leather quality. And the neutral grays are an Air Jordan 1 low. So I would rather because the Syracuse dunks look very similar to this sneaker, right? The Syracuse dunk lows look very similar to this sneaker. Nike Air on the insole, everything, right? So why not, if I'm a Jordan guy, why not just fuck with this symbol right here? Why not just be a Jordan guy? So I like these better than dunks. The leather quality on these is definitely better than the leather quality on the dunks that have been coming out recently. It's a few dunks. Obviously, the SBs are on a different level, but I'm talking about the regular, just Nike dunk low. You can see the grain in every part of this leather. You can see it. Versus dunks that be having that smooth vinyl looking leather. So I'd rather just stay here with it. This is a dope low. I definitely picked it up. I wore it a couple of times, not many. And I think it's a dope shoe. And since it's orange, which is obviously a fruit, that's why I made it into this video. So, kicking off the fruity collection, pause, is the Air Jordan 1 low, orange and white. Now, for a while, people were calling these starfish lows, but they're clearly not starfish. The orange is different. And if it was starfish, it would say starfish, not orange. So, I was part of that too. I was calling these the starfish lows for a while when I had pairs and I was selling them, but I was incorrect. These are actually the orange Air Jordan 1 lows. Keeping right in line in orange. We not wasting no time this week, man. We not wasting no time. White, black, electro orange. And if y'all watch my video on my happy birthday video, then y'all seen that I had just pulled these out and taken them on vacation. As you see that nice, bright, vivid orange Nike tee. We keep going with the orange and we keep bumping into this Nike, man. I don't know why. But we got to do it. We got to do it. We have got to do it. Like, why wouldn't we do it? We got to do it. Electro oranges, though. Now, these right here, these on a bit of a different level, and I don't think y'all respect them, but we about to get right into them, though. And as a matter of fact, I know for a fact y'all don't respect them. I know for a fact y'all don't respect the Electro Orange Air Jordan 1 because I see the value that people put on them. I see what they're going for on various apps. And when I see people put them up for sale, people don't post a lot of pictures with these. They don't really talk about them a lot. Now, y'all know I'm a sucker for black toes. Y'all know the black toe Air Jordan 1 is my favorite Air Jordan to wear. So, with that being my favorite OG colorway, a lot of times when a sneaker has that black toe makeup, it's a special place in my heart. Now, I will say this. I'm not going to lie to y'all. The leather quality on the black area is not crazy at all. The leather quality on the black area is just okay. But that white though, everywhere that leather is white at though, oh no, it's different on these. It's different on these. And so I definitely respect them. Why? Because I like the colorway. I think they look good when I put them on. Y'all seen when I put them on for vacation. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and insert that right there. So y'all see on foot, they look wonderful. I like them. I respect them. I did undead stock these, so you can't really tell they've been worn because you know how I do. You know what I'm saying? But I did undead stock these on vacation. Dope little sneaker. No, I didn't undead. Wait, hold on. Did I wear them? I might have worn them once before with my daughter. I think I did wear them once before, but they was unds. I wore them on vacation for a few hours. It was on Sunday at the barbecue, so I really wasn't doing much moving around. I was chilling. And y'all know me, how I do with it. And you know what? I think I might actually start another channel, man. I might actually start another channel so I can talk to y'all about relations with women. Because I feel like a lot of us as men, there are things that we don't know that we think we know. There are things that was never outright said. And it could be causing confusion in life. But I might do that. I might do that. I think I might do that and just share some game with y'all. But I wasn't doing much moving around because it was so many women around. I was having women do stuff for me. I was having women grab my plate. I was having women grab something out the cooler. I was standing up talking. I would have a woman go and grab me a chair. Like, it's just different things that I was doing that day, which prevented me from getting a lot of pictures. And it also prevented any type of creasing or anything like that because I wasn't really moving around a lot. So it was a great day. And that was the last day of my vacation. That was Sunday on vacation. So if y'all seen that video, y'all seen these recently. But I just think it's a dope release. And because it fits that orange category, then it makes it into Detroit Dave's Fruity video. All right, so we kicking off the first two with some orange. Now that we got those ones out the way, if y'all already got this shoe, then y'all already know what it is. We're not going to waste no time. Y'all know what sneaker this is, right? And it also got orange in it. Army Olive Solar Orange. Now, for a long time, I thought olive might be considered a vegetable, but I just looked it up. Olives are 100% fruits. So let's get right into these. This orange is making a thing about it. Like, it's becoming like a recurring thing in this particular video. Like, everything has orange in it. But here you have the Air Jordan 5 LS Olive. What I always liked about these is that material is a little bit different. And I still have not worn these yet. I will wear them. Don't worry, because I got a couple of fits that's going to go crazy with these, right? I have not worn them yet, but I will wear them. I will wear them. I don't know when, but I will wear them. The Olive 5, man, the material on these goes crazy. I like the material back in 06, although I didn't have them in 06, but I did have the other lifestyles in 06. I had the all burgundies, which were retroed a few years back. And I also had the 2006 grapes. Now, I will tell y'all a story since we're here with the 5s. So, I'm going to let y'all chill for a minute. Don't worry, I'm coming back because y'all are a dope sneaker. We're going to talk about y'all. So, in honor of the grapes coming back tomorrow with Nike Air on them, right? I want y'all to know, like, I loved grapes. Like, grapes were always one of those releases to me, just like Laney 5s. The 2006 release is the last release of the Air Jordan 5 grape that I had. I did not select to keep any of the pairs of the 2013 grapes. And the reason why is because I just didn't care for the leather quality. When I got them, the leather was, y'all know that 2012, 13, 14 run was kind of bad in a lot of different sneakers, not just Air Jordan 5s, which prompted the whole remaster series when they started in 2015 when they started with these boxes, because all those boxes right there with the little gold 23 in the bottom, after those boxes, all these boxes right here was like, you know, the remaster era. That was 2015 and after. So that's what prompted the remaster era, because a lot of the quality on a lot of those sneakers from that 2012, 2013, 2011, 2014 run era were just not great. And so I ended up not keeping a pair of those grapes. And then my 06s, obviously, you know, I had to let them go. They just weren't, I didn't think they were going to hold up too well. And I felt like somebody that really wanted to have that particular release would just do good with them. And so, you know, I ended up letting them go. I don't know if I sold them on eBay or at a sneaker show, but I definitely sold the 06 grapes. And so I'm excited about tomorrow's pair, but I don't have them any longer. But I do have these LS grapes right here. I mean, these LS olives right here. So back to the olive fives. Back in 2006, this was definitely one of the releases that people appreciated and respected. They did go on sale, but they did also eventually sell out as well. Because back in 06, I believe these was 135. So I think I remember them going down to like 109 at a particular point, but after a while, like they started drying up. You couldn't, kind of like how they released this time. Like they was doing well at first, and then they started to go on sale, and they started drying up. Now you can't find a pair of these nowhere. You know what I mean? Not in store anyway. So I think the respect for the Olive 5 is definitely there. It's the only Air Jordan 5 with this crazy hemp type material. I like them. I definitely like these way better than the Undefeated 4s, and they got the same colorway, the Solar Orange and the Army Olive. I like these way better than the Undefeated 4s. I will not be keeping a pair of those, but I can't help you secure your pair if you want them. So I definitely respect the Olive 5s. It's a dope release, and I'm going to wear them soon. Not sure if I want to undead stock them tomorrow. I mean, I could. Because it's another green 5 that also came out in 2006 with the release of the grapes. So I could do them. I don't know if I want to do it, though. I don't know if I want to do it. But I do like them, man. So shout out to the 2023 released. Or, excuse me, 2024 released Air Jordan 5 Olive. Now, we just looked at this in the Air Jordan 12 video. We just looked at these last week. So I ain't gonna waste no time on these at all. Air Jordan 12, white, black, varsity red. Y'all already know what time it is because we doing a video about sneakers that are related to being a fruit. So, with that being the case, cherry 12s, nigga. We about to get into them. And so since we just literally talked about these in the last video that I did, and we talked about them extensively in my Air Jordan 12 collection video, I don't really have much to say about these this week. I really, really like them. I'm glad that they came back out. I love the quality. I love the build. I love the colors. And every time I look at this sneaker, it takes me right back to high school. I really love the Cherry 12. It's just that simple. Because we literally just talked about these shits last week. So, like, what more do I have to say about them? If y'all seen my last week's video, then y'all already know. Or if y'all seen my Air Jordan 12 collection video, this is a dope ass. Yo, hot take. These are harder than taxis. These have always been harder than taxis. And they always will be harder than taxis. Cherry 12 is my number 2 favorite Air Jordan 12 ever. Right behind the Obsidians. And right before Flu Games. Because Flu Games were my number 3. So, Cherry 12s. And now, I might be the only person in America that calls them this. Because a lot of people refer to them as the Gem Red Air Jordan 12. But here's the thing. As I was talking to you last week in my Bloody Red series, there's another Air Jordan 12 that released in 2018 called the Gem Red. It was all red suede. So now we got 2 or 3. It might even be another Air Jordan 12 that has Gem Red in it. So we have 2 or 3 Gem Red 12s. So these ones right here, my personal opinion, I call them the strawberry 12s. Because you know the cherries and then the red is lighter than the cherry. Because you know how strawberry is lighter than the cherry. And then and so the white and red is the cherry. So then these got to be like, what else could you call them? Anyway, strawberry 12s. We about to get into these because I like these. I like these a lot, as a matter of fact. All right, now what I like about these is the blend of the colors. Because like I said, obviously you can tell that cherry is darker. That's a darker red. That's a darker red than this right here. The lighter red, the gem red with the white, it just works. And then they made the little tips that's normally silver, they made them red as well. It just works. It just works. And then with Jordan 12s, they've pretty much been consistent with the quality over the years. That leather right there, that quality on that leather right there, oh yeah, yeah. So it's like, how could you not at least respect them, even if you don't appreciate them, even if you don't have them in your collection, or you feel like this was just an extra Air Jordan 12 colorway, not something that you need. I agree. You don't need these in your collection. You don't have to have these. These are not a must-have. It's just a cool extra colorway. However, I believe it represents Chicago really well. I like the way that they put the colors together on this release. I like the quality of the release. I like the colorway. I like the color red they used. It's just a dope looking sneaker. Now, me personally, I call them the Strawberry 12s, which is why, excuse me, they made this video. As I told you in the Air Jordan 12 collection video, you can mix and match 12s. That's one thing that I do like about 12s, because of the way that they're made. They're like half and half colors. So you can do a lot with them. You can mix them up. But I really do enjoy this colorway of the Strawberry Air Jordan 12. Maybe y'all don't. I rock with them. I think they go hard. I haven't worn them in a while, too. I really need to pull these out again. It's a lot of red sneakers I realized recently that I like or that I want to wear. So I'm definitely going to have to get more into these. But just like I said, they got the same build as the Playoff 12, which has always been a winner for me. And I think that plays a part into why I like them so much. You know what I mean? But, so, keeping it short and sweet on this third weekend in June. So we starting off with, for the recap, we starting off with Strawberry 12s, released in 2016, when Jordan Brand was giving us these big stupid ass boxes for the Air Jordan 12. Why? I don't know. 2023 released Air Jordan 12 Sherry. 2024 released Air Jordan 5 Olive. 2022 maybe? I don't remember. A couple years ago. 2022 I think. Or 2023. Electro Orange. Air Jordan 1 High. With a t-shirt. And of course, last but not least, but the shoe that we actually started the video off with, the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Orange. I like them. And there we have it. All of the fruit-related sneakers in my collection at this point. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. It's always a pleasure. Until next week. And please drop some comments, man. Matter of fact, let's take this time to respect the comment section. I appreciate y'all for leaving comments. I really, really do. In the comment section, let me know what more y'all would like to see. Give me some ideas of things that y'all would like to see me do with the collection and with the channel. All right? So leave it like you see it, man. Leave it in the comments, bro. Leave it in the comments. And until next time, it's your boy, Detroit Dave.
Mash on the gas as you pass the Renaissance. Looking for a laugh and you honestly buzz. Take a seat in Coco's